back to my channel. Today we have a very special build in store. We are building the area around my resident services, but we're not just building any old area, no. We are building a castle, well, part of the castle. Yeah, I'll explain as we get more into it, but yeah, it's only really part of it, and I'm going to build the other part of it in a different video, so that's super exciting. But before we get stuck into this video, I'd love it if you could like, comment, and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. And can we just appreciate these two cutie pies running around on the resident services area? Cleo and Julian melt my heart. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Besties! Anyway, let's start building now. So today we are using the castle items, obviously, because we're building a castle. So we've got the castle gate, castle wall, and castle tower. I have customized these in the pink beige customization. I think it was the perfect color for this island. So I'm super excited to have a pink castle on my island, not gonna lie. I did build a castle a long time ago on an island that I didn't actually keep. So it's nice to be actually building a castle again. I definitely want the castle gate central, so I want it to be exactly in line with the resident services door. Now I'm going to talk about why this is only part of a castle build. So I'm going to be doing this side of the wall, which is obviously the front, and I'm going to be doing the left side as well. And to the right, I actually want to extend it at a different kind of way, if that makes sense. You'll see in a future video, but I want to extend it because I actually want to add something else inside the castle wall other than just resident services. Something super exciting, which I cannot wait to build, and it might be next, we never know, you know, I might be too excited and actually just go ahead and build it straight after this video. We will see, but I can't wait to build this next idea inside this castle. Now over here, I wanted to do like a path leading up towards the main gate of the castle, and I decided to use the in-game dirt path. Now I'm going to be covering this in some grass code and this cute little path border that I have, and this is a snail border, I think they called it, and it's so cute. You can get it with either the lines on, so it looks more like a road, or without, which is what I've gone for, so it looks more like a border, and I think it looks super cute. I also decided to round the corners off just because I feel like it gives it a more softer look, and it just gives it that more fun vibe, if that makes sense. Now this grass code that I'm using, I don't actually keep this one. I change it during this video, you'll see in a minute. In the description down below, I'll have the new one that I'm using and not this one. It is beautiful, but I found a really more bright and colourful one that I felt was so much more animated feeling, and it was definitely more perfect for my island, even though this one is so stunning. I can't believe those two are still running around resident services. It's so cute, and Sprinkle is just there fishing. Sprinkle, unfortunately, is not staying on my island. She wasn't one of my chosen ones. She was just kind of an autofill that happened. She's very cute though. I do really like her. I was tempted to keep her at one point, but now I've already got my list of ones I want. Oh, and once again, if you've been following since my last Kidcore island, I'm obsessed with Crystal Cat's codes. Why is Crystal Cat such an amazing creator? Oh my gosh, this little ladybug design is probably my favorite thing. I just love it. Now this grass path that I'm putting down here, I don't keep it grass even when I change it over to the other cartoonier looking grass. I end up changing this to a stone path. You'll see that as we go through, but I thought I'd just clear that up because I don't actually like the grass there. I don't know why, it just looks a bit weird. Maybe it's the colors, I'm not too sure. But anyway, here's that new path I was on about. How beautiful is this? It looks so animated looking and so bright, and you know, it really feels magical. And there you go, I've changed it over to the stone path, and I feel like that looks so much better. I end up changing the shape a little bit, you'll see, because I'm just not too keen on how windy I've made it, but that's okay. I thought I'd explain that before I actually do it. Now, in true me fashion, I felt like under the castle walls was a little bit plain, so I've decided to extend the dirt path. And this annoying rock is in my way. Please leave, Mr. Rock. Go. I'm going to also be covering this bit of pathing in the grass code that I've been using on this path too. Now, normally I don't leave all the path laying in my videos. I normally end up cutting it out, but I thought I'd leave it in because some people are just interested in different ways to lay pathing down, and I really like doing it like this. I love using the in-game path and adding a cute little grass path on top. I believe I did it on my older Kidcore island as well. So yeah, nothing's changed there. I also like adding the little extra custom designs as well, like the Ladybug and Paw Prints and things like that. It just adds so much colour and makes it look so fun and playful. So definitely do that if you're doing a Kidcore island. Add these cute little designs everywhere. Even sweet little Megan has come over for a little nosy, and she's like, oh, I love all these colours. Do you know what I'm really excited excited to do. I'm really excited to design all the interiors and exteriors of my villagers' houses. I think it's gonna be so fun to make 10 different Kidcore houses. Like, I'm gonna inspire it by their own personalities, but I can't wait. I'm excited. Now, here we're actually going to change the shape of the stone path now. I love this path. There's something about it that makes it feel so magical. It's got like swirly stones inside of it, and obviously the little sparkles around the outside of the path. It definitely is so cute, and I'm going to use it in lots of different places on my island because I feel like it's just so magical. So now we're just doing this little bit here in between the castle wall and the terraforming I've done. And as you can see, there's a little incline here, and I wanted to make like this windy little pathway up to the incline. The only thing I'm going to be using to decorate this area will just be bushes and trees. I basically wanted to make it look really cute and natural, so that's what I'm doing here, and I'm really happy with the small gap. I like working with small areas. It's kind of fun. By the way, so sorry if you hear any random background noises. My little kitty cat is playing with his toys, so I'm gonna let him be. We'll come back and finish decorating this little section off in a minute, but I'm just gonna edge the path off for now, and I think we're gonna make a start on the front of the castle. Now here I definitely had to use this plaza arch because it's so cute, it's so perfect. I customize it in the cute variation, and you can pick this item up at your Nook Stop shop. That's where you can get all the plaza items, which I will be using everywhere on this island. And bless little Nan, she was just watering the topiary. How cute. She unfortunately isn't staying either, but she is a sweet little villager, and I do really like her. And of course I wasn't going to go through this whole build without using the party lights. I didn't use them in the last video, the first video, you know, the entrance build. How tragic. That's so terrible of me. I've been using them in every build ever since they've come out, I swear. But it's okay. Today we are finally using them. And yes, I realize this part of the tower is not the same as the other side, so yeah, I changed it. I pushed it forward. It was too far back. I'm decided to pick the wall and the tower up again because I wanted to extend the dirt path a little bit, because I didn't like that really distinct green line between the grass and the dirt path. I just wasn't keen, and so that's why I picked it up, and I've decided to carry on the pattern of the grass over the dirt path. It gets rid of that weird green grass line, and I prefer it, so yeah, that's why I've done that. While editing this, also, I've just noticed I didn't finish that corner there, and I'm gonna go back and fill that in. So I'll be moving the wall and making sure that that's actually filled in properly, because otherwise I'll know it's like that and it would annoy me, even though you can't really see it. So now I'm mirroring what I did the other side and carrying on the dirt path a little bit underneath those castle walls and towers. I definitely like it better like this. Like I said, it definitely makes it feel like that dirt path continues all the way back, even though it's not going to, it's only going to there. So now that we're done with that, we can place the castle items back, and we're probably going to make a start on the actual castle walls themselves, because this whole area feels really plain. It needs a lot of decorating, so let's get decorating. As lovely as the party lights look just in front of the castle walls, I still think it needs more. My little Cluttercore heart feels like it needs to be more filled. That pillar item that I just placed down is the ruined pillar. It is a DIY. You can acquire this DIY from the Happy Home Paradise Island, or you can get it from Captain Tours. It's really cute, really awesome. There's some really awesome ruined items. I'll definitely go through them as I use them on this island. Now I want to copy the path almost the same as the other side of this build, and obviously it's a bigger area, so the path is going to look slightly different, but I wanted it to look somewhat similar. This item here is also a DIY. It is called the plate armor. It's so cute. It only comes in 2 customization options, unfortunately, and that's the color I'm using, and then a rusted option as well. These items are called the topiaries. It's a round topiary and the triangle one, which is the smaller one. These can be found at your Nook Stop shop, and they come in 4 different colors, so they're kind of like spring, summer, fall and winter colors. They're so amazing. I love using these. They're going to be used in quite a lot of places on my island, so keep an eye out for those. Now I'm doing a little bit of rearranging because I didn't really like how the pole of the party lights was in the way of the plate armor, so it's so annoying, so I'm moving stuff around a little bit. As you can see, I'm going to end up picking up everything to make sure it's all in line properly with each other. So I've decided to put the round topiary at the end, then the plate armor, then the round topiary, and then put the ruined pillar next to it. It looks so much better, and also it fits in line with those party lights. Well, it was supposed to the first time and it didn't, so I have to move everything. Move it over one space to the right. I will be decorating the right side exactly the same as this left side so that they look identical and, you know, it looks symmetrical. So what we need to do is we're going to put the ruined pillar first, then we'll put the plate armor in the middle, and then the 2 round topiaries next to it. What makes me even more happy about this area is that I could fit them inside the gap between the party lights, and they look cute. I love it. So yeah, we're going to make a start now on the area in front of those party lights, and I wasn't too sure at first what to put here. I was originally just going to put this park fence, but decided not to. So instead I'm going for the triangular topiaries, and we're going to be using a hedge and then placing some of that park fence in between. I love the park fence. I've never used it before, but I decided to customize it in the pink variation for this build, which is perfect because it's outside the pink castle. And I love that it's more of like a fuchsia pink rather than a baby pink like the castle is, and it really stands out, and I think it just looks so cute. It adds kind of like a weird, elegant Kidcore vibe to it. New theme alert! What about that? We could try elegant Kidcore. How would that work? Possibilities are really endless with this game, aren't they? So here I didn't like that it was so uneven compared to the pathway that I put down. So I've just lined it up better by editing the waterscaping a little bit. And now I didn't really know what to stick here on the floor, and do you know what? I decided to go with the grass path. I thought, you know what, I'll try it and see how it looks. And I thought this crescent moon chair would be perfect addition to this little space. Imagine sitting there and taking some really cute photos of the castle. I will be doing that, you know I will. So keep an eye out for those photos on Instagram. But now it's just a case of filling these gaps here. So I'm using flowers, bushes, and glowing moss. I love the glowing moss. It's probably becoming my new favorite random thing to use. It's just so beautiful, and I love the fact that when you run through it, it makes all these little sparkles fling up from your feet. Too cute. So I normally talk about which flowers and which bushes and stuff I'm using and why, and I haven't done that yet. I was wondering if there would be like a different type of video you guys would like me to make about flowers or something like that. I don't know. Or if there's any other video suggestions that you'd like to make, maybe comment them down below, or I'm sure I'll put like a post up on my community asking, or a poll or something. But I'd like to start doing, you know, different variations of videos as well. I know I was doing the island tours, and I've explained what's happening with those on a community post, so if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. It's in my community section on my YouTube. But now back to talking about the build. I've decided to place a little circle of that green grass code down here, and I'm popping a giant vine on top, and I think it looks so cute. It feels very fairy tale vibes, if that makes sense. It reminds me of Jack and the Beanstalk. It's so cute. I'm definitely going to be using those giant vines everywhere on my island. I did actually customize it from its original color. It's now customized in the light green rather than just the normal green, and I think they just call it green. So yeah, that's what I've done, and if you were curious, it is a DIY item, and you can pick up this DIY either on Captain's Island, or you can pick it up on the DLC Happy Home Paradise Islands. To the left side here, I just put some fencing down and lots of flowers and some trees just to make it look pretty. And then in the front here, you're not really going to see this bit much, so I just decided to put down some glowing moss. At least it looks kind of magical. It looks kind of like a magical glowing moss area. So we are coming to the section of the build where I put down my leaf piles, and I'm deciding to use the normal green leaf piles and also the cherry blossom petal piles. And then I'm going around and just chucking down some star frags of different colours just to give it that more magic vibe. It looks so pretty at nighttime. I really must show you what this island looks like at daytime and nighttime when it's finished, because I feel like with all the nova lights and the star frags and things like that and the glowing moss, it's gonna have a really different feel at nighttime. Now it is walkthrough time of the area we have built today, so I'm going to start on this bridge that I built at the entrance build, and I love how full this looks. It does feel very cool to me. I hope it does to you guys as well. But I love that I've put all these like vine items everywhere. As you can see, there's a cute little vine bench there, which is such an adorable item. I also added the glowing moss balloons outside during the video, and I love how this all comes together. I love all the colours. I love the fact that the villagers are just running around crazy, especially Julian and Cleo. They are having the time of their life this whole build. But yes, that is it everyone. That's our walkthrough and the build finish for today. This was so cute, and I cannot wait to build even more on this island. I'm so excited to be doing this. It's just so cute, and I love sitting here on this little crescent moon chair with the castle in the background. Now if you enjoyed this video as well, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up for me. Also comment down below which future videos would you like to see, like what type of videos, or maybe suggest some stuff, I don't know. Also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Come and join the Jellybean family. Make sure you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video everyone. Bye!